everybody, I am ARMR, and what I found time to play is the Kerbal Space Program. This will be our second outing into the program, and let's get right into it. Resume save, we'll go right off where we stopped there. So today what we're going to try to do is put a guy in orbit. First, make sure we've accepted the contract. Okay, it looks like we don't quite have an orbit one yet, but let's see here. Okay, now let's take the Thumper fuel booster and let's see, heat shield. Okay, so heat shield is better than all the others. Okay, so we basically just have to launch with a heat shield and land it. We're gonna do those real quick to try and get some of the science that'll help us do the escape the atmosphere test. So, let's go in here. Okay, we're starting a new one from scratch, so let's first put out our command pod. Utility, we'll need a parachute, of course. We want our Kerbal coming back after all. Yeah, let's see what else we've got here. Oh. Engines. Well, there's our stack decoupler, but what we're looking for here is, here we go, heat shield. And that's one of the things we need to test there for our contract, so that'll be good. They want us to test the Thumper booster, so let's go to engines. And there's our Thumper. Nice big old booster there, so that'll give us some real bang for sure. You know what? I think we're going to hedge our bets here. Put a little... Oh, not liquid fuel, sorry. Let's get rid of that one. Put a little... There we go. Flea here. See if we can use that to slow ourselves down after the main booster there. So what we'll want to do is we'll want to attack one of these decouplers here, and then attach the big booster, and then make sure we've got it all set up properly. So we'll want the big booster on the first stage, and then decoupler, and then the second booster will fire. Let's make that a separate stage of its own too. There we go. So, main rocket, second stage, is the decoupler. Then the booster here will help us slow down, hopefully. And then once that's done, we'll be able to launch our parachute. So let's give this a shot. Do launch. Okay. There's our pilot. We've got our solid booster test here. And the heat shield. So, let's go. So far, so good. We haven't spiraled wildly out of control or anything. Knock on wood. Our Kerbal there looks quite happy, doesn't he? Let's get a crew report as we go up. Given what we're doing here, I feel like I should have gone ahead and put some science goo on, but we can totally grab that next time. Looks like we're starting to hit the upper atmosphere here. Nice. Okay, that's the end of the big booster there. So we'll eject that. Okay. Pretty peaceful up high here, isn't it? Take another crew report. We'll override the last one. Get their assessment of the situation since we haven't been up this high before. And now to do the heat shield here, we're going to have to land. So that's the new trick here. The reason I installed this booster on the bottom is I'm gonna hopefully use that to slow us down a bit before we try to land. Right now we're going pretty fast. But I'm gonna speed us up a bit. Then bring us back down to 1. Use that to sort of slow us down a bit. And, apparently we're already going slow enough that the parachute might be viable, so let's give it a try. Uh-oh. And for some reason it looks like our parachute is refusing to engage. Oh, and now we're starting to speed up enough that it'll be a bit risky to employ. Let's revert back to the vehicle assembly and see if we can't make something a little more controllable there. Seems like one of the problems is that we had the booster there and then we couldn't decouple. And I think I hit that booster a little too early. So let's give it another shot here. Let's check the engines here, because this might be the problem here, the flea. Oh, yep, we can rotate parts. Just have trouble separating the... Okay, we'll just delete all of that then. Start from basics. We still got our heat shield and whatnot. So let's see if we can't do... Grab another coupler here. Add that on. Then let's get ourselves a small fuel tank and a liquid fuel engine. Then we'll add another decoupler. And then the big ass booster that we're meant to be testing. There we go. And let's add some fins and whatnot for stabilization. There we go. We've got our another basic rocket built. Let's give this one a shot. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We've got liftoff. Looks pretty okay so far. You know what? We don't actually have to go that high for the booster, so let's just separate it off here. Oh. Our little guys ended up upside down there, but let's get a quick crew report. And I forgot the science goo again. Oops. Okay, we've got our crew report, and then once it's safe, we'll eject the parachute here. And there we go. Hopefully this should turn out well for us. Sounds like one of our boosters might have gone bye-bye there, but... all in all, it looks like we might have actually made the launch. Oh. Nope. Our parachute failed. It looks like our Kerbal might be going boom. Ooh. And that is a perfect time to revert the launch to vehicle assembly. Yeah, I think I know how to do this one now. We're going to basically take all this away. Delete that. That too, get rid of that little bit of fuel. Let's take out the solid booster that we'll want, but first make sure we got a decoupler on there. Yep, okay. So we'll basically just use the booster, decouple it right away, and then slip on the parachute, since the test that we're supposed to perform doesn't require an altitude limit. Might be a little safer. Okay, this will be our last launch attempt for this segment. 3, 2, let's go! I'm gonna try to angle us a bit so that when we let go of the booster it doesn't hurt us too badly. Oh. With so little control we can't really... This is failing in an unexpected way. Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, like I said, this is the end of our segment, so I guess I'll leave you guys with our uniquely failing friend here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time.